Hey guys, I don't know if you like superheroes, but I am super hyped for season 2 of the Amazon original series, The Boys. You can watch it on Prime Video starting tomorrow.
I got a confession to make, guys.
What? What's up?
What is this?
You know, we've done a lot of shows together. You know, I love you guys, man. But I never told you this, and I think it's a good time to tell you, man.
Tell us.
I got a superpower, man.
In real life?
I can make things go to fire, man. I can put things on fire.
If this is real show, I need to see it. Oh, whoa.
What?
You've been hiding that this whole time?
I'm not done.
I will say I'm part of the club.
You too?
When I don't see the vibe,
What happens?
check this out.
Oh, whoa. Hey! Bro, that's crazy. Welty, do you?
Guys, I've been holding out on you.
No.
I really have a superpower too.
We need to know.
I'm telepathic.
You can read my mind.
Welty,
if
shut
that's
up,
real,
man.
then we're in trouble.
What am I thinking?
You've resold sneakers.
What?
Wait, that's the extent of your telekinetic powers?
That's all I know.
That's not a power.
No.
What?
Yep. You can count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Count it up.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Trinidad James, what's up, baby?
And we have with us here today LaVar Ball. He is a sneaker salesman. He is a business owner. He's the biggest baller of them all. Here for our season finale. LaVar, thank you for coming through.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Like I said, y'all are the winners. I'm telling you. Let's get down with the
Appreciate
get
that.
down.
We're going to talk about Big Baller Brand. The first thing we want to talk about, though, the sneakers everyone has on feet. Welty, what are you wearing?
Wanted to do an independent sneaker brand, being that we have the LaVar here. Doing the No Bull Ripstop Runners. Shout out to Warner and Walt Camacho for sending the shoes over.
Guys, I have been able to hold up my end of the bargain that I said to you at the top of the season where I was going to wear a black-owned sock company every single show this season. I'm only doing black-owned sock companies for this whole season. And I'm ending, of course, with All Friends Welcome, Atlanta Black Independent brand for my socks. And then shoes are designed by my brother Don C. I got the Don C Air Force Ones that he dropped, the blue ones. You know, we keeping it all the way black on, baby. So I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. And I'm with Big Baller Brand.
Talk to me, baby.
LaVar, what sneakers do you have on right now?
Oh, I got on the ZO2s 2019s.
Okay.
I gotta keep on them crispy whites that's out of sight.
Okay. Just crispy white. Wear them one time and then you get rid of them, or what?
Shit, you don't get rid of no Triple B shoes. You put them in the platform.
A pedestal.
In the trophy.
Yes. And you can't even put them on a shelf. You gotta hang
Why?
them from the ceiling because they gotta gravitate. Just hang. That's how
Let's
you
go.
gotta roll with them.
Yes.
Put them in the rafters.
Hey,
God above us all.
yes.
I love it.
Just so everybody knows, this is another charity episode. If you click on the box here, you can donate to Shoes That Fit for a chance to win a pair of these custom sneakers that Kickstradamus designed. We are here celebrating the season 2 launch of The Boys for Amazon Prime Video, so please do click on that.
This season, I've took moments to talk about so many amazing people, from James Baldwin, C.T. Vivian, R.P. John Lewis, Michelle Hoskins, Madam C.J. Walker, Ursula Burns, Nina Simone, Venus and Serena, Angela Davis, all these different kings and queens. Today, Final Boss is going to be a good brother by the name of Donald Hamilton Barden, born in Detroit, Michigan, and or Inkster, Michigan, should I say. Dropped out of college, and he took his money that it was $500, which was a lot of money back then. He started a record shop, and from a record shop, it turned into many other businesses, from nightclubs to newspaper outlets, and then he also started in 1981 his own cable broadcasting company for his community. He also ended up turning that into taking that money, because Comcast bought him out in 1994 for $100 million. He took that money and then he flipped it, and he ended up owning his own casinos, and he's known as one of the first black-owned casinos in Vegas. He is the absolute truth. So I just wanted to take some time to give him some love. This is our season finale. Let's have a great show.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Let's talk sneaker news. First thing we want to discuss is Marcus Jordan saying he got this pair of special Dior Jordan 1s. It's got the family written on the inside. I also thought it was interesting here. He got another pair made just for Michael Jordan. He had to make the call to get the pair made. LaVar, are you kids ever sending you special sneaker packages like this?
Well, from us in due time, yes, we're going to have something like that. But like I said, we just now getting started.
There's no Dior collab on the way just yet?
Man, collab? Check this out. I was thinking about collabing. Now I'm not.
Why?
Okay.
Because I want all the pie. I don't want to ask nobody nothing now. I don't want to
Every single slice?
Nobody. Yes, I want every single slice. I'm greedy.
3.14.
But even if they're gonna make the brand bigger, the bigger big baller brand.
Ownership is everything. If I'm the only one who got to answer the questions of what's going on, I don't have to. When you code with somebody, you have to agree. Both of you guys have to agree when you code. Here's the narrative that I'm doing with Big Baller Brand is, excuse my language, F the money. It's about ownership. If you own it, who cares about how much money it is?
Amen.
When you own something, it's yours. The only way you get rid of it is you sell it or throw it to the side.
So there's no BBBBs, Balenciaga, Big Baller Brand maybe?
No.
What about
I ain't gonna let them ride on my coattails. I ain't letting Balenciaga ride on my coattails.
I love that.
I'm Brendan Dunne, so what about BDBBB? Can we do that?
You got too
That
many.
sounds like some type of porno stuff, man. Chill out, Brendan.
Talk to him. Talk to him, man. Tell him.
I'm gonna get him right.
Tell him, hey, that's why you got 3 B's. That's all you can get. Anything else?
3 B's, man.
Any other letters?
3 B's.
Uncivilized.
He's out here chasing the clout. Next bit of sneaker news. Last week, the biggest bit of sneaker news going on the internet was it was Mamba Week. Nike decided to celebrate the birth of Kobe Bryant. They had a bunch of limited edition sneakers, including collaboration with Undefeated. People on the internet were a bit mad about it because everyone couldn't get the sneakers. They were all quite limited. One of the shoes, I believe, was only limited to 2,000 pairs on Nike's sneakers app. Some of us kind of thought that, hey, maybe this was all planned before Kobe passed away. The sneaker releases, they weren't able to make the shoes and have them shipped in time.
It's an interesting factor because I know that Nike can make enough shoes that everybody can have. When Nike wants somebody to have a shoe, they make tons and tons of it. I kind of got to see how this plays out. I mean, I wasn't able to get a pair of these yet. I don't feel like spending $3,000 on the pack. And I think that I'm a real Kobe Bryant fan. I've always been. If you really have respect for our brother Kobe Bryant and you really love him, I think that material things is not the only way to remember his name. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the story. But Nike's gonna. I'm not gonna say milk it, but they're gonna use Kobe Bryant's name.
Hell no! Tell them they're gonna milk it. They're gonna monetize on everything.
For the rest,
do us part. So that that they're gonna make as much money as they can, and sometimes you make more money when you die. Like you said, these shoes $2,000-$3,000. Hey, where was that when he was alive?
Is Nike wrong for this, in your opinion, LaVar?
You know what? Hell no! I'm not gonna say they're wrong for this because they got to make money too, and that's the only way they can do it. Because what else is out there? So it's it's a commemorative package. Well, how about giving him a commemorative package when he's alive so he can get some of that?
The interesting thing is I think some of these sneakers were originally planned for his Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year, which would have happened had he still been alive. So things shift. And like Welty said, people don't always realize that.
They just shift the narrative as long as they can make some money off of it.
At this point in time, I think that what matters also the most is like his family. You know what I'm saying? I think that once Nike continuously takes care of his family, his girls, I think that maybe that's the fairest thing I could ask because obviously I know on their end, they're already geared to make $1 billion just off of Kobe Bryant's name, period.
No, they're not going to make $1 billion. Somebody else going to make $1 billion off of Kobe's name because they don't own nothing. They don't own them Nike shoes. They don't own nothing. So them making $1 billion, I don't see that. The only way you can get $1 billion, let me tell you, the only way you can get $1 billion.
I'm taking notes because I need $1 billion.
You have to own something. You have to own it. You have to own it. What's Kobe worth right now? What, $600 million? You far from $1 billion. And you've been in the league 20 years. That's just telling you ain't gonna be no billionaire if you don't own nothing.
Amen. So LaVar, let's get into it, man. I want to know, when it comes to sneakers, right? Where did it start for you? Like, what was the first sneakers like coming up, like young LaVar, kid LaVar? Like, what sneaker kind of kicked it off for you, my brother?
The shoes that kicked it off for me, man, back in the day was the Converse.
Okay.
Dr. J was the coldest dude back in the game. You got to wear some Converse, and you got to make you say that you're the number one player. You got to have 2 sets of shoestrings. You You gotta have.
Is that what it is?
And let's say your shoes are white and red. You put white and red shoestrings in your shoes. And whoever got the fanciest shoes is usually the best ball player on the court.
Oh, that's the flavor.
Did you ever see Chuck Taylor play?
No, I didn't watch Chuck Taylor play.
Wait,
The only Chuck Taylor we wore was the low tops, and you got to wear those with some khakis.
Okay, creased.
You better be creased if you're walking in
Super
the hood.
Chris.
you were the fanciest player on the court? Is that what you're saying back then?
Always. You got the coldest shoes on, and then they made some soft shoes. I started wearing Adidas top 10s. And here's a shoe brand that was soft too. They didn't even have a big name. It was called Spot Built. You don't know nothing about those.
I don't.
Oh, turned into Saucony later on.
Yeah. That's what they turned into.
See, I know a thing or two about those, LaVar.
Okay, nice.
Come on to my show talking about you don't know about those.
That's
Look
what I'm
at
talking
it. Come on. Yeah.
I don't know
He's
about
trying to
those.
stump you with
I
it.
like that.
Thank you.
Were you into Jordans when they first came out? Did you ever have a pair of original Jordans
when
back in the
them Jordans
80s?
came out, man, I was the first ones with them. Them black and red shoes, because everybody was wearing white shoes. I had the Jordan jumpsuit, the Jordan hat, Jordan shorts.
The whole kit?
I had the whole thing. I take my stuff.
Where'd you buy it?
Nothing but Jordan. You only can get them from Foot Locker.
You still got the stuff from back in the day, all the gear?
No, man, I ain't got that gear, man. A lot of bums came and took that I gave away. And my dad, I don't know if he still got some of that stuff, but every time we used to throw all the old stuff away, he go take it. Say, no, this is good stuff.
I ain't mad at him.
My pops is still the same, man. He's funny. As much money as we making and doing our thing now, we still go to the restaurant and he asks for, let me get a lemonade with no ice.
No ice.
And 2
Yes.
glasses of ice. And
Get
then
it
he
filled
pours
all the
both
way
of them
up.
in there, and I'll be like, Dad, they refills. He, but I got 2 of them. I said, man.
Wow.
Still like that
So
ain't
icy.
changed, man.
That's amazing.
But it's
That's
funny.
amazing.
I enjoy that, man. That's
Popular
my
drink.
pops, but it's fun,
Still
But
is.
hey, me and my brothers saved our money up, got him some nice Jordans, Jordan 3s. Thought he was gonna wear them with some jeans and stuff. He was out cutting the grass in them, talking about these tennis shoes, these work shoes. You supposed to be able to work in them. We ain't never bought him another pair of Jordans since.
Oh my God.
Yes, he had grass stains on, brand new. Well, Jordans represented kind of like status, because
Yes.
100 and something.
Yes.
Even if you didn't have nothing, dudes like, man, he got some Jordans on.
He's got to be doing something right.
Yeah. So people was like that, and that was the thing.
Speaking about a lot of money, before you started Big Baller Brand, it was kind of known that Nike had some bit of interest in signing Lonzo. You said no, you're going to sign the whole family for $1 billion.
Right.
What were those negotiations like with Nike trying to get that deal done?
They were sending me to, I ain't gonna say Rudy Poops, but they were sending guys who had no decision making.
Right.
You talking to a CEO, don't bring me no guy who can't say yay or nay. I need to talk to Phil Knight or somebody else, Robert Frank, somebody's at the top.
Did they ever show you any sketches of sneakers, like what they wanted to make for
You
Lonzo?
can't show me no sketch if I come in the building and I say, man, I don't want no endorsement deal. We talking about ownership. Co-brand.
Throw those sketches away.
They can't come to me with nothing. They're like, man, this guy don't want to budge. Yeah, 'cause we want ownership.
Did
That's
you
what
feel
I-
offended?
I gave them the best deal ever. I don't feel offended on stuff I say, nah. I don't even worry about what they say. It's your response. Either you're going to do it or you're not. If you do it, we good. We go ahead and work. But if not, guess
But
what?
just do it.
I'll go do my other thing, whatever I got to do.
Where did that inclination or that mindset of like, you know what? I'm going to do my own sneakers, like my own black-owned brand.
It started in my goddamn head. Ain't nobody else told me like, LaVar, hey man, you should do this. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I'm going to think of it myself or I'm not going to do it. My mom and dad in the workforce. I break that mold. Say, son, it's about that ownership. I can look myself and say, wow, 90% of the players in football and basketball, okay, you get all these contracts and all that, but we don't own nothing.
What do you think about the reaction when the shoes first came out and everybody on the internet was kind of shitting on them?
On what? You talking about my shoes or Jordan shoes? Which one you talking
Yeah,
about?
your shoes.
Good shit.
Hey, Jordan shoes too. They wouldn't even let him put his on the court. He said, "Oh, what the hell? I'll put them on anyway." But I'm gonna get that negativity. That's fine.
It didn't hurt?
A lot of people that was liking my shoes, they don't interview those. But the Rudy Poops, they got a little say on some of these little shows, and they didn't get this. The shoe wasn't that. Okay, the shoe's too high, but yet you go out and buy some Yeezys.
But people were upset, LaVar. Some people were buying the shoes and they never got the shoes.
A lot of people did get the shoes. You're gonna get a few out there that's not gonna get your shoes or something like that.
What was the percentage?
0.00.1. How about that? 2 points.
That's fair.
Whatever you want.
That's fair.
But like I said, man, it's our shoe. We owned it. All my boys got signature shoes. But that also makes the other players got to look and be like, God dang, this is what they tell them. You haven't been in the league long enough. You haven't been on an all-star team. You're not a playoff guy. Okay, but you're trying to the brand. Where's my signature shoe? They have to ask them. Like now, folks is like, you know what? Can I get a signature shoe if I go with you guys? Because Jello is not even in the league, and he has a signature shoe. Melo had a signature shoe at 16 years old. So what are you guys telling me I don't have a signature shoe? And then that's when people would tell me, well, LaVar, you gonna come out with some new shoes? I said, you know what? If I come out with some new shoes, whether it be 1 year, 2 years, 6 years, the guy said, oh, 6 years, come on, LaVar, that's too long. Well, you waited for Giannis for 7 years. What's wrong with 6 years?
How many big baller brand sneakers have you sold so far, if you had to ballpark and put a number on it?
$4.95.
There has to be some. Have you sold thousands of pairs?
I don't even care if I sold thousands of pairs, but I know I sold
I
something.
care. Millions?
That's what I'm saying. That's for you.
He cares.
Because you're very curious. How about you make your own goddamn shoe and see how many you sell?
Once I make the shoe, I'm trying to make the shoe with you. I said the BDBBB.
But see, that's the thing. You can't make the shoe with me. I want all the pie. But you can come over to the Big Baller Style if you believe in yourself, and we'll do a 40-60 split. That way you have 40% ownership of whatever we sell. So let's say we make a shoe for you, and in the shoe we make 100 shoes, and we sell 100. So we make $10,000.
But you've sold more than 100, right?
$4.95 out of $10,000. Listen, I get $6,000 and you get $4,000.
Not bad.
Well, where's the check?
That's how the check would be. The deals that I'm gonna give folks, like I said, when you want to come to Big Baller Brand, it's gonna be a 40-60 deal. 40% your way, 60% my way, but you got 40% ownership. It's not like I'm like, hey man, this is how we gonna do it, B-Don. I'm gonna give you $10,000 a year to wear my sneaker.
All right.
I need more.
But if you can make that a month and end up getting 100-something thousand at the end, when you take that deal,
I'll send you the paperwork.
Yeah, you got to bill on yourself. But if you only sell 2 shoes and we make $200, don't be mad at me because I'll give you $30.
Right. So I want to ask you some more. When it comes to the market, right? When is do you feel that you ever rush BBB to the market? Like when is a good time? Like when do you know is the right time to put your shoe on the market?
When it comes through my head, say now, let's go. It might be people say, no, don't do it now. Why not? Because you don't want to do it. I do it when I feel like it. That's what ownership does. It's always a good time for me. Because
you gotta test the shoes out?
You think we didn't test the shoe out? You guys are talking about Lonzo was like, oh, in Summer League, the shoe came apart, the shoe did this. Okay, check this out.
I didn't say that. You said that.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Them shoes Lonzo talking about, first of all, you can't even put 4 pair of shoes in a Nike bag if you're wearing size 13s. So think about that first. Second thing is, the shoe that he's talking about that tore up every minute, nobody has that shoe. So we tested them out to say, you know what, we got to come back with some other ones. That's when we came with the ZO2.
So that was a prototype he was wearing?
Which is a lot faster. Lonzo was playing at a super duper speed. I said, these shoes can't hold up on them because the boys went too fast. So
that's quick time.
And now with those, guess what? You don't hear about those shoes tearing up. Play the whole season with those. And then people try to say, oh, he got hurt. Man, what shoe you don't get hurt in playing basketball? Goddamn Zion blew out a Nike shoe. You don't hear about that?
36 seconds into the game, he goes to make a spin move to the basket. Boom, the bottom of the shoe blows out. Nike is fucking up.
The other girl who just got drafted by the WNBA. She was the number
Sabrina,
one.
go Ducks.
So don't tell me about no shoe, man. If you good, you can play in some flip-flops. And I got those too. They was $220. You can ball in these.
You can't play ball in those.
You can ball in these. You tell me.
You can't play ball in these.
You tell me I can't play ball in these. Slide on them, big baller. Slide on them.
Nice.
But you have had some setbacks, like the big lawsuit with Foster. Did that hurt?
Setback. You know what a setback is? A setback is when you go to the mansion and you back in the apartment. I ain't stopped doing nothing, man. I'm still going forward.
But the lawsuit said that he was stealing millions of dollars.
He's stealing millions of dollars a night. Hey, to show you how much he was stealing, how much we was making, I still don't miss nothing. And Lonzo's still doing what he do, which is playing basketball. All my boys going to the league. And then stop nothing. I'm not worried about that. On the fact that this is Big Baller Brand. The dude did something bad within my brand, but that don't make my brand bad. Me and my boys, but I had to make them understand. The Rudy Poot, he didn't make this. This is Big Baller Brand. That's why we can still go.
Yeah, speaking of the boys, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Melo. I think he just joined with Puma. Did you have anything to do with that situation? Because obviously you're very heavily in your children's life.
So that's not a thing where I'm like, hey man, don't sign with Puma, don't do this. I'm just letting y'all
He's his own man.
I'm here for y'all. So when this thing don't go the way you want it, MB1 stuff is still over here for y'all. G3 is still over here. ZO2 stuff is still over here in Big Baller Brand because we're a family brand. Those are representations that me and my wife have for our boys. And that's always going to be there. And it's not a big deal you doing other things. It's okay. But you always going to be affiliated with Big Baller brand no matter what.
Given all the hype that was built around the brand earlier, even before it came out, do you feel like now that the brand has kind of reached a milestone of where you want it to be?
Hey, the growth is good. And this is how you look at that. It's been 3 years. Come on. Still talking about Big Baller brand.
Are we going public?
See, that's the thing. I don't want to go public. I want to stay private. What's the difference between 20 million and 200 million if you're not doing nothing with it?
And what do you have planned for this relaunch? I know you kind of relaunched the brand this year. What's the new vision?
Yeah, it's not even relaunch because we never went nowhere. The thing is, we're just coming back bigger and better on the fact that I've learned some things and instead of having one person do all the work, I've got different people in different lanes now. I may not be number 1 or number 10, but here's the thing. I'm in the race. We got our own brand. How many people got their own brand? But I'll tell you what, put on one of them other shirts and go somewhere. Put on a Nike shirt, buy you a Puma shirt, buy you Adidas shirt, Under Armour shirt, go in the store and see what they say. Nothing. Wear a Triple B shirt. I bet you they say something. Where you get that at? Oh, you rocking with him? Hold up. This is going to be very controversial. You're going to be known when you wear some Triple Bs than some other stuff. And like I said,
I might have to buy some gear.
These young guys, these young kids, hey, they don't want the old Nike. They don't want the old. I'll tell you what. Have some of these guys who represent Nike come in the room, and then have some of these guys, Melo, go in the room.
Over LeBron?
I got some new, what? LeBron is too old. I'm talking about Melo now. That's what they're going to say. A lot of, that would happen.
I understand what you're saying. With like the youth, like the Mikey Williams and the young kids.
It's the thing right now. It's like, okay, take a kid that's like 10 years old, and you buy some Jordans. His dad going to be like, man, you knew Michael Jordan? My dad bought me some Jordans. He really don't care. You buy him some up-to-date stuff where somebody, let's say Melo come out with a shoe, he gonna be like, man, let me get those.
Pumas.
It's like Travis Scott Jordans mean more than regular Jordans to a certain extent according to the age of the kid. I understand.
Exactly. And here's the thing, what he said, Travis Scott Jordans and Nike.
Correct.
All that.
LaVar, have you ever resold sneakers?
Have I resold them? No. What? Hey, got you in the stuff, huh? He ain't resold no sneakers? Oh. I wasn't ready for that response.
Amen.
All right.
LaVar, by the way, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they did or said last week as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes for something awful. This week, it is me for my Vincibility pun, so I have to take my shoes off and put on something terrible.
Again, like you there's so much visibility with
Vincibility?
us being out there.
I have these red velvet, I like red velvet on my cupcakes, not on my sneakers, but yeah, this is my punishment. Tell us in the comments, by the way, who won it this week.
That ain't no ball. That ain't no big baller right there. The strap.
Yo, Brendan, give him a sniff.
Wow.
Carry on.
Hey.
So.
He got a velvet strap shoe.
You see that?
Be very careful where you wear them out to.
So, my brother, we also do a segment on the show called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning that it looks good, you wear it. Flip meaning that you resell it. You know what I'm saying? You might like it, but you wouldn't wear it till you resell it. And skip meaning that you don't rock with it at all, okay? The first shoe in Drip, Flip, or Skip is going to be the Concepts Time Adidas ZX9000. Welty, you're an Adidas man. Drip, Flip, or Skip, my brother.
As everyone knows, big ZX guy. Love the people at Concepts. But this one really isn't for me. I've had some silver sneakers in the past and never ended up wearing them, so it's a skip.
Okay.
I got to flip those. I can sell them to my workers out here doing all the cement work. Don't worry about the shoes getting dirty. Look just like those. I can sell those.
Cutting the grass.
Brendan.
I'm gonna call this one a drip. I'm a little biased because I did get a free pair in the mail, but I was not sure at first, but then seeing him in hand, it's quite nice. I wish they could have launched him with the Boston Marathon. It's got that space blanket upper. Yeah, I'm with it.
I don't own any ZX, but shout out to Concept guys, Dion, come on the show. This kind of matches my style. Like I like this. So I like this to be my first ZX. So I probably get a pair of these. So this is a drip for me. Moving forward, we have the Baroque Brown Air Jordan 1s. I'll start with you, LaVar. How does it make you feel? Drip, flip, or skip, my brother?
I got to skip those.
Okay.
Why?
Because the reason I skip on them, man, because they're doing too much with it, man. I'm old school. The first ones came out was black and red.
Black and red.
Black and red. I got to go with that and leave it at that. Don't try to put green and yellow and all these other crazy colors on there and talk about it's the same shoe that was 30, 40 years ago.
I think we all know this looks like the undefeated Dunk Highs. I'd rather have those, so skip.
I feel the same way as Welty. Cannot unsee the comparison, so I'm gonna skip them.
This is a skip, but this skip, like I was saying to you earlier before we got started, it's not necessarily because it's a bad shoe. You know what I mean? I like shoes with colors, obviously, as you guys know. Or it just shows our age. You know what I'm saying? It's like well, I don't want the Chrysler that looks like the Rolls Royce. I want the Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
You just put that in the right perspective right there, like you said.
Moving forward, we have the NCAA times Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 college pack, and this one is Washington. I'm gonna start with you, LaVar.
Washington State guy, University of Washington.
Hey, I'm a drift dog. They
Really?
I rock those, man. They look soft.
You can't walk down the street in Pullman with these on.
I can.
Really?
You guys can. You might be a little uptight on your walk, but I got a cold stroll. I could go through the winter, snow. I don't slip. I'm too
Let's
cold.
go!
You know what? I don't know how you can sign up to go to school at Washington knowing the embarrassment of riches that the good people down in Eugene have access to. So you know where I stand on this issue. I have to skip it. Go Ducks.
I'm surprised Brendan wearing the purple silk shirt would have matched up a little bit. LaVar, how do you feel about the NCAA cashing in on these sneakers?
Hey, listen, you know me and the NCAA, man. Hey,
You're best friends.
If the dudes wearing them shoes ain't balling out of control, you can't be like, oh, these are our colors. Yeah, exactly. You can have the best shoe in the world, but if you ain't got the right guy wearing it, it ain't gonna sell. Or you can have a raggedy ass shoe and the right dude wearing it, everybody gonna be, oh, I love those.
It's a skip. I don't need these.
They do look comfortable, but I don't need these, so it's a skip for me. I like to see the other shoes in the pack of what other colleges they did or whatever. I'm cool on these though. LaVar, my brother, we also do outfits on this segment, and I don't think it's no other outfits in the world that matter more than LaVar Ball outfits.
Talk to me, baby. Yes,
come on, outfit number one. Outfit number one. Come on. Look at him. Look at that. There you go.
Here we go.
Hey.
I got my nice relaxed cargo shorts on, man. Your big baller friend tee. Then I got my $400 hat on. That's that velvet triple B joint. You can't look no smoother than that, man. Then I got my Ballberry shoes on, baby. Come on, look at those.
Let's go. So, LaVar, I must ask, drip, flip, or skip? I know the answer, but I got to ask.
Wait. This look right here?
Right here in front of us.
Ballalicious.
Let's go.
Yep, that's not an option.
Hey, it's a new one, baby. See what happens when you bullshit?
I'm not right. Brendan, drip, flip, or skip, sir. You keep it in the line.
What's the story on the plaid colorway?
Oh, that's that patent leather with that plaid. Come on, what plaid don't look good? Only selected few can wear that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm one of them. I'm going to skip it.
Hey,
okay.
You're not ready. You know how much attention you get wearing them plaid shoes, boy? Too much will just go crazy and fall out and die. You say, this is what it's like to be the big baller. I can't do it.
Welty?
This is a drip from the grease off the grill at the cookout onto the cargo shorts.
Let's go.
Hey,
let's go.
I like it, man. And see, that's being creative.
This ownership, baby. I only want to see LaVar Ball wearing BBB. So this is a drip. Yes. Simple as that. Ownership drip. Outfit number 2. Family.
Why are you wearing Adidas?
Hey. Anytime I'm going somewhere and got to do some raggedy shit, I'm not going to wear my good triple B shoes. I tear their shoes up.
Look at that.
Wait, what?
You see them balls and stuff, and we had a sports science, they want you to do something. I don't know if they want me to walk in some dirt, jump through a window. I don't know what they want me to do, but I won't be doing them in my good shoes. Now, you see, I have my good shoes on when I'm on the court, walking, styling, and profiling.
You can't jump through a window in the BBBs?
No, BBBs ain't built for stunts.
Just stunting?
It's just stunting. Look at him. Look at him.
Don't get
him started. It's the silk shirt. LaVar, I must ask, drip, flip, or skip, sir.
Oh, you know I'm a drip, man. Come on.
Hey, I see LaVar Ball in Adidas. That's a drip for me.
I'm skipping it. I want this guy to be in BBB every day.
Well, see, here's the thing with independence and ownership.
Talk about it.
You can wear what you want. So if you change,
I do what I want.
Hey, if you change your mind and wear that shoe, it's okay. Now, I'm going to tell you, these people that sign these endorsement deals with these shoe companies, you better not be in another shoe. They own you. You don't have no ownership. Boy, James Harden had all the Jordans. I ain't seen him in the Jordan yet. You know why?
Where'd they go?
Hey, you with Adidas, they say you better not wear Jordan. I don't care how much you like it.
There it is.
Right now, my other 2 boys, which is Jello and okay, they can wear any shoe on the court. They might want to wear Adidas. They might want to wear Nike. They might want to wear Triple B, whatever. Melo, welcome to this world, man. You better not be out on that court with nothing but Puma.
Does that hurt your heart? He can't wear the BBBs?
Why would it hurt me? I got my own feet. I set my boys up for success, and that's where they at. They got these deals coming around. Only very successful young men, and that's what I wanted for my boys.
I love that. I love that perspective too. Just being honest, man. You know, like the most important thing was just to help your sons to understand that you deserve ownership.
Right.
I think that's the biggest point of after it all is like do whatever you want to do, Lonzo, Jello, Melo, but most importantly, just remember that whoever you do it with, know that you're worth having ownership in something. Last but not least, in outfits, Final Boss picture.
Ooh.
How was this conversation this day?
Undisclosed, but it was real.
Okay. I respect that.
A very creative mind. A very creative mind.
And when I look at this, I see ownership. That's why I like this picture, me personally.
It may seem like ownership, but it's not ownership. He don't own it. He don't own nothing. You get royalties and stuff, but you don't own that stuff. They're never gonna let you sit on the board with Adidas. They're not gonna let you sit on the board and have no ownership in that, no stake. And like I said, with this right here, this is built for being in Europe. You gotta be warm. Them sweats, baggy, comfortable, a long thermo.
Hey, he's comfortable.
Triple B style.
So this is a drip flipper skit.
That's a complete drip.
Amen.
This is the sort of conversation I'd want to sit in on and hear, but you'd feel like after an hour, someone's going to be like 2 inches away from your face, like yelling at you about the biggest idea that they have. So I'm a little intimidated by it. So I might just skip the situation.
You know what? I can't get back on board with the Yeezys for political reasons. I'm gonna call it a skip.
It's a drip, guys. I mean, obviously from my standpoint, it's a drip. I see innovation. You know what I'm saying? The things that matter in my culture.
Much love, man. Appreciate you, boy.
The two best dads in America right here.
There you go.
By the way, LaVar, before we get out of here for the day, for the episode, for the season, we'll be back soon, don't worry. We want to breeze through the comment section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a fun time. We have one from Nana Frederick Eleni saying, I always like these videos anytime they drop before I even start watching. So obsessed about the show. FS Army all the way from Ghana. Shout out to Ghana. Hope you enjoyed the Kofi episode.
Kofi Kingston.
We have a comment from Jasmine Bin Somali saying, come on, Netflix, give them a deal. I don't know why we don't have a Netflix deal yet. Maybe LaVar can help us negotiate that.
I don't get that, man. You guys are very entertaining. I'm going to tell you something. I did like talking to you guys. It feel like we just sitting on the on a porch just rapping and talking. This is good. When I conversate with people, I like the fact that you guys are serious, but you guys are also very funny and have little. I like that.
Very funny, right?
All you guys. Well, hey, let me put it this way.
Extremely funny.
It's not boring. It's like I can talk with y'all cats all day, man. It's cool.
Well, I'm a busy man. One more comment here. Birch Snap saying, this show is like Discovery Channel, National Geographic for me growing up as a kid. It keeps me hooked all day. Damn, nothing but mammals. Thank you for that one. This has been another episode, another season of Full Size Run. I am your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Yo. Trinidad James, go get Black Filter. The album is out now. Go watch all the videos. Go support all the Black-owned brands. If you go back through this season, you'll see all the different Black-owned brands that I supported sock-wise and clothing-wise and hat-wise like I got on right now. Support these brands because that's what it's about. It's not about me. I'm not flexing on anybody. It's just about putting that awareness out there to support Black-owned brands. Dad.
And I'm the big baller, baby, and you know what time it is.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my
guys. I really want you to subscribe. Get us 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, the Soul Collector YouTube page. We work hard for you. Work hard for us. Let's support each other. We're a community together for the right reasons. Subscribe. 500,000 subscribers. Get us there. Welty, what do you want from the community?
All season we've been donating to the Bail Project, which helps fight against mass incarceration in the United States, and I want everyone to keep donating to it and keep fighting the good fight. Brendan, what do you want?
I want everybody out there to download the Soul Collector app. because it is the best tool for price comparison on the secondary sneaker market. Get that right now. Thank you.
Come on, guys. Get us right.
Do it.